Whether you're a diehard sports fan, a hopeless romantic, or a comedy aficionado, the Xfinity 10G network was made for streaming it all. Worry less about buffering when streaming your favorite shows, movies, or live sports, and enjoy a better way to watch. Xfinity gives you a reliable connection for streaming, plus all the entertainment you love all in one place. Fear not, because now you can finally sit back, relax, and stream your favorite entertainment and sports like never before with the Xfinity 10G network.
Yeah, because it usually takes about 8 hours. And I was like, cool. Yeesh. So I'm going to be in the hospital from 4 to midnight. And the doctor was like, yeah, you're not going to feel anything, so you're just going to be there. I was like, this is stupid.
It seems weird, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's not great. I'm sorry. But it'll be over.
Yeah.
And a new chapter of your life will start.
I know. My mom's like on her way up here, and she's just like, she's so excited.
Oh, I bet she is freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Things keep falling off of the tapes. I rewound them. How's Zach handling it?
He's so excited.
Yeah.
He's like, every morning he's like, since we found out that we're, a week early. Yeah. He's been like 6 days, 5 days. Like, it's so cute.
That's really great.
He has like a little countdown.
Oh my gosh, that sounds very loud. Is yours loud?
Yeah, it's really loud.
Okay,
I'm like,
hold up.
I can sit way back here.
Yeah, it's too loud. That's
Who had it turned?
I don't know.
It's so loud. Hello? Yeah. No, that's great for me. Yeah. No, that's way better. I actually have to be close to the mic to talk. Heaven forbid.
Well,
I'm just so curious as why someone had it turned up that loud.
because they're deaf.
Can that like mess?
They call me
this
old
stuff
all
up?
the time, but then they screw with stuff.
Can that like blow anything?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, your eardrums.
Well, yeah, but like.
Yeah, so a week early.
Yeah.
With this baby.
Uh-huh.
You said Zach was super excited.
Mm-hmm. Very excited.
Your mom is on her way.
She's on her way up here, yeah.
Yeah. And you're hoping early Tuesday morning.
Well,
Today's Friday.
Yeah, today is Friday. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, well, my doctor, when I say she, is
By
like,
the way, hello, Kate.
oh, hi. Hello.
Sorry.
It's like we always start a conversation when we come in.
Yeah.
So my doctor was like, yeah, we'll start you like on medicine at midnight. Mm-hmm. And then if your
like
water.
Pitocin? Is that what you're talking about?
Pitocin.
Okay. All right.
And if your water hasn't broken by 8 a.m., I'll break your water.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool.
Why don't you just do that when I walk through the door?
For real.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I'm starting like the first part of induction Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Then I just have to go to the hospital and sit there till midnight.
Yeah.
And she was like,
it's okay though. That's
she was like, yeah, just like send your husband out to get food. Y'all can like eat and hang out. And like, I was
that's
like,
where I love to hang out is at the hospital.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Like with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shit all over you.
Yeah.
That's right.
And like in a hospital gown. And just like, this is not what
Those
I
are the
do.
best too, by the way.
Can you imagine if hospital gowns got like 10% better?
Yeah, it would change the course of human history. Is
Absolutely.
What it would do.
People would have a will to live.
That's right.
They'd be like,
it's all
I
been
don't need
hospital
to give up
gowns.
this hospital gown.
Yeah, it's a terrible, like embarrassingly open thing.
Uh-huh.
And I unfortunately have been in the hospital a couple of times, and it sucks.
Yeah.
At least yours is a positive thing, you know?
Well, yeah, that's the plan.
It's not like, oh, well, we might have to take that leg or so,
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing like that.
Well, we might have to take it. Yeah. It's I actually ordered like cute, not cute, but like a labor and delivery gown that's like better.
That's good.
That like snaps down the back.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
halfway down your back so you can get your epidural.
Yeah.
And so you're just not like open everywhere.
Yeah. No, it's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
And then they're like, if you need to get up and go to the bathroom or something, let us know.
Uh-huh.
And then they come in and they have to unhook all this crap, and then you shuffle across to the bathroom holding your IV. It's just,
You're just like, it's just windy in the back.
Oh, well, you're just like, human existence sucks.
Yeah.
The whole time you're doing this. So.
You're like, really? This is not, yeah.
But the lovely thing about having a baby these days is you'll be in and out in a day. So
yeah,
because insurance.
Yeah, insurance will be like, we got to get you out
gotta
of
go,
here.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but I'm like bringing our like Roku.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can like. They were like, yeah, you can bring whatever.
Oh, that's
I was
awesome.
like, cool, because we've been watching Scrubs.
There you go.
So we're gonna watch Scrubs in the hospital.
How far are you? Yeah, not ironic at all.
Halfway through season 2. I've never seen it.
Season 2, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Zach adores it.
I think I watched maybe season 1. That was about it. I've never really caught up.
It's actually,
Oh, it's funny.
Like when it came out, I was like,
yeah.
I appreciate it more like as an adult.
Yeah.
And being like, this is funny.
Donald Faison, is that correct?
I don't. But his name is Donald.
I thought it was Faison.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
But like so many jokes.
Yeah. Oh,
Could
yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah. Jokes per capita. Like if you Scrubs, 30 Rock,
The
Office, Parks and Rec. Those are all just loaded. Everything's a joke.
Yeah, and like it couldn't be on like TV now.
No.
Everyone would be offended.
Yes, everyone would be offended. That's why we have nothing but reality stuff with people.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out whether they're going to find their soulmate in 12 seconds.
Oh.
Or whatever.
Love is Blind.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I know there was a big whatever kerfuffle.
There was
about the
Netflix.
live thing. Mm-hmm. So it just didn't happen, or what?
So apparently, I don't.
Were you like waiting for the live thing to happen? Okay,
no.
okay.
But
good.
I was like, no, I cannot watch. That show is not allowed to be on the television unless Zach is asleep or not home.
Yeah,
he's like,
he's not a friend of that.
He's
show.
like.
So what is the premise? Are they blind?
No.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Well, that's what I thought. I don't know. I thought maybe they're just blind people. They're setting up on dates.
No. Oh my gosh. Are they blind? No.
Well, I don't know.
So it's a blind experiment.
I'm very black or white. Are they blind or are they not blind?
It's like groups of like, I think 12 men, 12 women.
Okay.
And they have these pods that are like lined up.
Okay.
And they go into these pods and like, here's a pod and here's a pod and they're connected.
Oh.
And they can talk to each other. They can't see each other.
Yeah.
So
it's a dating game, but like 21st century.
Yeah.
Put them in pods.
Yeah.
They can talk to each other, but they don't know what they look like and all that. Okay. Gotcha.
And you can be like, tell me about your life.
Yeah.
And essentially I think they have like 10 days or 2 weeks or something to like propose.
Oh my God.
Yeah, to like fall in love.
Nothing better than to put a time limit on love.
Yeah. Yeah. So out of the 12 or however many, I don't remember, usually it's like 5 couples that end up like proposing or whatever. Okay. So, man and woman.
Why is the divorce rate so high?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know, right?
Sorry.
So it's so like they propose and then they go to this thing and then like they're standing behind these like curtain thing or these doors.
Okay.
And like the doors come up and they get to see each other and they like walk out and they're like, hi. And sometimes they're like, ooh.
Oh yeah.
Or sometimes they go, oh, you can tell like they're like, oh.
Yeah. So you can tell who's a good person and who's not.
Exactly.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they see each other.
And yeah, so it's and then like they'll like be like, cool, we're engaged, yay. And
so
then
stupid.
then like Netflix sends all of the couples to like a destination.
Yeah.
And then they get to like spend time with not only their person that they're engaged to, but they could be like, oh, well, I also dated that guy, and he's engaged to that girl over there. So, like, there's this.
Come on.
Then they
Just manufactured drama.
Then they come home.
Yeah.
They get to meet all the families, all the stuff.
Yeah.
You know, talking about like, oh, are we going to live together? Or are we not? You know, all the stuff that, you know.
Yeah.
Then they have to go, then they have a wedding.
Okay.
And at their wedding, they'd be like, do you take this person? And some people are like, I do. And the other person's like, I do not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And
that can't be good for humanity, can it?
No, but it's great for drama. It's great for,
Okay.
like, I love it.
Really?
It's like 4 seasons in.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Oh, people talk about it all the time. I honestly thought people were
It's
blind.
a way better version of The Bachelor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because
Bachelor's kind of used up, right?
it's, oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so funny because it's like, this is ridiculous.
So the fact that it's on Netflix, does it get a little racier?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
There was like last season, there was a guy and he was like, yeah, like, he just kind of was like a chotch.
Yeah.
Like, he was kind of like, like,
Yeah,
I do this and I fly all these places and all these, and everyone's like, cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Like, very whatever.
Yeah.
So in his like interview, he was like, yeah, I can't believe she just doesn't want to be with me. And he was like, can you give me a second? And he sat there like he was about to cry, and then he like turned away and put eye drops in his eyes.
Oh, no.
And then he thought that they would edit that out. And then he was just like, yeah. And then it was just like tears. And he was like, can I just have a moment? And everyone was like, oh my
gosh.
like stuff like that.
What a turd.
Yeah. So it's so funny. And then like,
So what was the deal with the live thing?
so they were going to like stream it live.
Finale kind of thing?
It's
or-
like a reunion.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, it's been a year since they filmed it.
Yeah.
It's like a catch up,
Sure.
you know. Did y'all stay together? What are y'all doing? Are y'all going to have babies? But, you know, whatever.
Yeah. We've had 6.
Yeah, seriously. And so, yeah, it was supposed to be live. Netflix couldn't get it together, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
From my understanding, from what I've read, like they filmed or like and realized halfway through or something it wasn't streaming.
Oh,
so they
okay.
like stopped.
Okay.
And then they like went back and just like filmed it. So it's like what was said
I don't.
in that front
Okay,
that,
so
like live part, you know.
this really has nothing to do with Love Is Blind. I don't understand why these streaming services want to get into the live game. Because the only thing I care, whether it's live or not, and I really don't care about that, is sports.
Yes.
Other than that, yeah. I don't care. Because I'm time shifting. You know, everybody's time shifting.
Because at least for this season, I think so much was put out from the contestants, from the people on the show.
Yeah.
That was like, Netflix edited this wrong. Like they moved editing around so it looked like the timeline was different.
Gotcha.
So like, I think they wanted to prove a point, like because like in the recorded version of like the reunion, they were like, well, that was not our, like a lot of the people that were contestants or whatever.
Right.
We're like, well, that was not our
intention or
or it was like, well, that's not the narrative our narrative, but that was a narrative that was shown. Like instead of being like, well, Netflix edited it.
Well, you know, no shit. I mean, it's a reality show.
Yeah.
What
do you expect?
Yeah.
Like, so
none of it's real.
And so I think there was so much put on social media that Netflix was like, well, we have to get ahead of it, and like, so if we do this live, we can't be blamed for editing this reunion thing.
Gotcha.
So I don't know.
Huh.
But the hosts are Nick and Vanessa Lachey.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll be turning that on real quick. Okay, so you brought a bag.
I did.
I have a stack.
Cool.
I rewound some things.
I didn't because I don't have a cassette
player.
player.
Oh, you're good. This is a TDK D60 smoky case. It looks like the case is the one that goes with it. Yeah. Now, there are 2 labels on here.
Okay.
One, I believe, and then they fell off.
Oh, yeah.
One of them, I believe, says clear.
Clear.
Right, but I don't know what the other one says.
There's clear.
And it's just because I haven't looked. Yeah, please.
6/1/97.
Okay.
Mary Vaughn at Grace Church. The blood is still there.
That's wonderful. So much religion. That's all we get.
There's so much religion on this show. I'm like, do I believe in anything?
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'm hearing this.
I don't even hear
I don't hear anything. Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
This is live. Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. We're live.
That's right, we're live.
Get out of the trenches of tedious tasks like managing order fulfillment and start growing your business with ShipStation. They'll help increase profitability by automating your workflow with their simple, easy-to-use dashboard. With it, you can pretty much do everything you need to quickly and easily. Update order information, print labels, compare rates, optimize shipments, and even set up automatic delivery notifications. And it doesn't matter where you sell. Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, ShipStation can integrate pretty much anywhere online. Another great thing about ShipStation? They can help reduce costs with industry-leading discounted rates from some of the biggest mail carriers. You might even be able to get up to 89% off USPS and UPS rates. So, make this year your most profitable one yet. Sign up for your free 30-day trial at ShipStation.com and use the code Spotify. That's ShipStation.com with the code Spotify.
Is there anything?
I hear like the like just the little roll, like the little like shh sound.
All right.
You hear it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Come on, you punk. Stupid shit. I think that's the other side we're hearing.
I think there's like a bleed. Maybe they say clear because it's not. It's just empty.
It must just be empty on that side.
What a strange. Instead of saying blank.
Yeah, clear.
It's clear.
Well, maybe they're Scientologists. They have to get clear.
Did they ever find that guy?
Which one?
The head of Scientology or something. He was like missing.
Oh, the one that Tom Cruise loves?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up. I need to get with what's her name from King of Queens and find out.
Leah Remini.
Yeah.
I like her.
I do too.
Yeah.
And she's got some guts for doing what she does with that stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She still talks. She's like, oh yeah, they follow me all the time. Still, like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I used to drive past the Scientology building almost every day.
In LA?
When I lived in LA.
Yeah.
I didn't live far
It's creepy,
from it.
right?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, it's like ominous because you know, like, there's weird stuff happening.
Sure.
But it's a beautiful building. It's like blue.
And you've heard of the, like, where they would chain people up in there or whatever, or lock them up with a mattress
What?
in the Scientology building.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Like, if they couldn't get them clear, they would lock them up for a little while. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I listened to like a
I've
thing.
watched way too many Scientology things.
I think I would be interested in
Because
watching.
I just love cults. I just love cults.
Me too.
Oh my God.
There's a Cult Leader is a good podcast if you like cults.
Cult leader?
But it's like leader of soda, not like leader. Liter.
What's the
It's
play?
just it's just the play. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's really good. And he just does like rundowns of cults and it's
So
just like fact based.
Just facts.
Yeah, he's just like, this is what happened. He's like, they're crazy, but you know, like he'll give like 2 cents.
Yeah.
Like, but not like very opinionated. It's just like, this is what's happened.
Yeah.
Wild, right?
Yeah.
And then that's it. It's like 20 or 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, I would love that.
And it's
That
just
sounds
tons
great.
of different cults, and it's awesome.
Again, I know I've said this before, but it's just baffling to me how people can just wake up in a cult one day. You know, you think you're doing the right thing, and then all of a sudden, boop, I'm in a cult.
Yeah.
You know, that's just so weird.
Yeah. Have you seen the new thing of the Waco thing?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it
the
yet.
newest series.
The
one with Michael Shannon just started, and there was only like 1 episode out, and so we were like, we'll wait.
Yeah.
But we watched everything else leading up to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I like Michael Shannon. That's really the only reason I'm
Me
going to watch it.
too.
You ever watch the one where he's trying to protect his family from the tornado?
Yes.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Such a good movie. It's
good.
Like him and was it Jessica Chastain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And everybody thinks he's nuts. It's almost like Noah, that kind of story or whatever.
Yeah. Everyone's like,
he's just such a good actor.
He is, and like everything he's in.
I remember. Did you watch? What was it? Boardwalk Empire.
No, I wanted to, and I think that falls in the same category as Peaky Blinders, and I love Peaky Blinders. So when I get done with Peaky Blinders, then I'll maybe do some Boardwalk Empire.
Boardwalk Empire is very good. Buscemi's good, but he's not really the focus of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, this is a church service.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot to say about the church service, I don't think.
Speaking of church, well, it's not really church, but we went and saw Big Lebowski. My grandmother is calling me. We went and saw Big Lebowski at the movie theater the other
Really?
night. Yeah, they did there was like, I don't know.
You're not wrong. You're just an asshole.
Like, we were like, and we were sitting there, we're like, oh, we want to do something.
It's such a good movie. It really is, yeah.
I mean, and it's so funny with older movies when
no
they
one
put them.
messes with the Jesus.
Did you know that I met like the guy that they based like the
really?
the dude?
Oh,
the
yeah?
real one? Yeah, I got to meet him, and I was like, when I was at one of my cousin's like movie premiere thingies.
Huh.
Yeah, and I was like, this is cool.
So much shuffling.
I know.
I'll lead and you follow.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I think we get the gist there. All right. Thanks.
Have you ever gone and
guys.
seen like classic movies in the movie theater?
I went to see Caddyshack in a movie theater way after. I think I saw The Shining again in the theater because there is nothing better than that giant opening shot on a big screen.
And that's what we talked about. Zach was like, it needs to be seen. He's like, I've never seen it on a big screen.
Yeah.
And I was like, I never did either.
Yeah.
He was like, do you want to go? I was like, yeah. What I realized halfway through the movie is when classic movies, people think that it's more okay to like give commentary and talk and like laugh really loud. And it just like, there were times literally Zach stood up and stared at a couple like this and was like,
yeah.
And I've shushed him.
Because
the lady was like on her phone being like, well, did you know that Betty blah blah? And I was like,
wow,
what's happening? This is still a movie. We all paid to be here. And then they left like 30 minutes into the movie.
That's crazy.
I know. And I was like, why are you here?
I was talking to somebody about this yesterday about the theater experience, and I honestly don't like it anymore.
Why?
The screens aren't big enough. The people, like you just talked about, it doesn't have to be a classic movie for that to happen. It happens a lot.
Yeah. And
people get there late.
Yeah.
And they bring all of their children.
I know.
And even if it's just a terrible, like NC-17 or whatever, there's kids running up and down the thing.
Oh, Evil Dead. Oh, cool. You brought your 4-year-old.
Now, see, I am going to go see that one in the theater.
Scary.
Because I am super big on the Evil Dead stuff.
When she's like, Mommy's with the maggots now.
Yeah. Apparently there's a cheese grater thing that is supposed to get everybody.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But, I've got, I don't know if you've ever seen, but I've got Ash tattooed on my leg here, holding the big boomstick and all that stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was a big deal for me. And so I'm very interested to see the guy that directed it. He said that that's all he's ever wanted to do with his life. Like, his dad showed him the original Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, like when he was, 9 or something.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he was like, if I could just make an Evil Dead movie.
That's cool.
And he finally got to make it. And then Sam Raimi, he was like, yeah, I think I'm done with that franchise. I'm doing all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And then this movie came along, and he was like, yeah, I think I'd like to make some more of those. So I think there's like a big Evil Dead resurgence coming. Which is A-okay by me.
Yeah, I mean the trailer for it.
Yeah,
they played it before Big Lebowski, and I was like,
I have purposely not watched the trailer much.
Oh, And
I feel like the trailer game these days is
it
let's
gives
show you the movie.
Let's show you the movie.
And it sucks.
I think with horror movies, they hide a little more.
Sure.
Because they want like the jump scares and they want all this stuff. It does. I don't know. It looks like something I would see. I don't like Evil Dead stuff. Scares me.
Yeah. Really?
It's
always so. To me, it's so cartoony.
It is cartoony, but it seems so real.
Yeah.
It's so cartoony. I'm like, that could happen. Like, that could happen.
Swallow your soul.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, okay. And I've like listened to so many podcasts of like exorcisms and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. So this one I was like, okay.
It hit me at the right time. Evil Dead 2 is there's two movies that are probably my favorite movies of all. Well, three. There's Evil Dead 2, which is probably far and away my favorite movie.
Okay.
And then Office Space. None of these are Academy Award winning movies, but Office Space is something I will watch every time it's on.
Yeah.
And then the third one being Rubber, the one about the tire that comes to life and blows people's heads off.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's so funny.
It is. The thing I like about that movie is before the movie starts, this guy comes on the screen and says, "What you're about to see means nothing. None of this means anything. It's just a movie." And then,
I like that.
And then there's like this crowd that's watching the movie happen. So it's this weird French director that's done a bunch of weird stuff like that. He's got a movie called Wrong where it rains indoors and not outdoors and all this stuff. He's just about flipping things and doing stuff weird. But Rubber, to me, it's literally a discarded tire. No explanation. It comes to life.
How does it come to life?
It just pops up one day and starts kind of trying to roll. And then it starts rolling around. And then like people will go, look at that tire. And the tire will just kind of start shaking and then poop, their head pops. And so...
Oh my God.
There's one scene where the tire rolls up to this motel and it like peeks in on this girl taking a shower and stuff.
It's like,
it's
hey.
a tire.
Yeah. It has no eyes.
It's fantastic. I love it.
That's funny.
I bet I've seen big poster at the house, t-shirt, I bet I've seen the thing probably 12, 15 times.
Oh my
I mean, it's
gosh.
just so stupid and great. Yeah.
That's cool.
Something I would make.
Zach just got,
Yeah.
He got a t-shirt that's based on a movie that our son is named after, is going to be named after. And he's like wearing it. He's going to wear it when he's like born. And
can you tell me what it is? Or
I'll tell you
rather
after.
Not? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But he got it in the mail the other day and he was so excited.
Oh, I bet he was.
Never buys like anything for himself.
Yeah.
And he was like, look what I got. And I think since I've known him, he's talked about wanting that shirt.
Really? Wow.
And like that was like years before we even dated and stuff too, and whatever. And so he got it and I was like, oh my gosh. So like I know how like movie shirts, like I want like an original Fight Club shirt more than anything.
Yeah. With the soap?
Yeah. I just want the soap shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I would like one that says whatever the name of the soap company was. Like it's, I always like those shirts that people can't quite figure out.
Yeah.
They're
like, why are you wearing a soap
You
company?
gotta know what the thing is.
You do. It's very niche. It's like, it's like if The Office wasn't as big and people were in Dunder Mifflin shirts and everyone's like, what is that? That's not a real company. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Things like that. Yeah.
That's why I would rather have a Shroot Beat Company shirt, or
Shroot
Farms.
Farms. Yeah. Yeah. No, totally.
All right. This is a Sony HiFi Type 1 normal bias 60-minute. I do not believe there are any markings on this tape, so we may be in for a real disappointment here.
Or a treat.
Or a treat. It's smoky. There is something.
Oh, it's on the other
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
It's the guy from Rubber saying into a microphone what he wants to do in the movie.
Okay, I believe this says Hazel. Second tape, Noon Mulligan.
I love the name Hazel. Hazel, second tape, Moon Muligan.
Oh! Oh, yes!
What is this chaos?
Is this how they reprogram people? Oh my
This is
God.
what they play in that room inside the Scientology.
Yeah. This is what they played to get the Koresh people out.
Yeah. There's like...
It's like 3 different things going on here. Is she speaking like Mandarin?
It sounds Mandarin. Moon Muligan.
Thank you very much. We'd like to sing you a little Texas song because
Moon Muligan is this person.
Really?
Yeah. He's like a Texan piano country kind of rockabilly hillbilly boogie.
from Texas here tonight.
He was born in Beaumont,
Wow.
1909.
What was that beginning, though?
I have no idea.
I love Texas.
This is probably, since the Spy tape, this is probably the weirdest thing we've heard.
Uh-huh.
And you know what they say in Tennessee?
What? Moon Mulligan?
They say a Texan is a Mexican on his way to Oklahoma.
Huh? Okay.
That doesn't make sense. And kind of offensive?
It is.
Too much on that, but I'd like to sing you a Texas
I
song.
feel like there's a whole bunch of people that should be offended, but they don't know why.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh. You know this song, don't you?
Rain dripping off the brim of my
Hit.
head. It's cold today.
Yep. My grandpa loved this song.
It's a great song.
I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah.
Wish he hadn't done me that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sleeping under a table in a
I haven't heard the song in so long.
Yeah. It's just so catchy.
I know.
Maybe the guy's a racist, but other than that, it's very catchy.
Yeah. Jesus.
If Hitler loved country, it would. Yeah, that's a great
Yeah,
song.
that is a great song.
Now, I'm gonna rewind it
Yeah.
because I would like to hear that beginning again.
That was probably the most chaotic thing I've experienced in a long time.
I feel like that's audio crack, right? Like, there's no way your thoughts can be
I think
right.
because you can't focus on like one thing.
There's
so
nothing.
It's like,
Yeah.
I wonder. That's weird. That's like literally something they play like in torture. Like. Oh.
Where's the other part?
I don't know. What if it's just gone? Is this all the way back?
Yeah.
And wait,
This is all the way back, and it was rewound. We found it. We did it. We found the haunted tape.
yeah.
That was not that way.
What happened?
This is exciting. I love this.
Okay, maybe it's
Maybe now.
maybe for some reason.
Yeah. Maybe it only went back so far or
Yeah.
whatever.
We're trying to justify.
Thank you very much. We'd like to sing you a little Texas song.
That's not it.
Okay.
That's exactly what we listened
Okay,
to.
I have the chills. I'm like rubbing my arms. I'm like weirded out. Okay.
That was so great. All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Let's see what.
It was like Mandarin, Cantonese.
It was weird.
Disco. Like
There was like 13 things playing at once.
and then the Hazel second tape.
Yeah.
Like what is this?
That is so weird.
It's a torture tape.
We've already been, our brains have already been reprogrammed.
Yeah. Did you know that?
You're gonna be in the hospital and they're gonna say like dog, and you're just
I'm
gonna
like-
get up and start killing people or something. Yeah.
Yeah. My brother in college in his frat, I don't know if he had to experience this or if he was part of the Hazer or if he was the Hazy, but it was something with they put the boys in a room for 24 hours and all they played was Eiffel 65, I'm Blue.
Oh wow. Oh really?
Yeah, for 24 hours.
Blue, blah, 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 blah. That one?
Uh-huh.
Oof.
Yeah. For 24 hours.
Why?
It's hazing. That's part of the hazing. Because, like, also, like, you know,
That's goofy.
that was also when, like, they were making kids drink milk and kids were dying and stuff. So like, I think it was very like, we're watching all y'all. So they're like, what can we make people go crazy? And it's that.
It always reminds me of Old School, the movie Old School.
Yeah.
It's my boy Blue. When they throw the cinder blocks off the top of it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, I don't know what has happened here.
What if it was just playing both sides at the same time?
It could. It could. That's why I'm going to rewind it, and we'll see. I've turned it over. I'm going to rewind it. We'll see what we get.
That was wild.
That was pretty wild. Yeah, that was pretty nutty. But it did. It sounded like Mandarin, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, Mandarin or Cantonese or like something. I wish I was better with like.
And
languages.
who knew we were just Mexicans on our way to Oklahoma?
That was a crazy statement.
I don't understand that statement.
I don't either.
And then the whole crowd was like, "Yeah, ha ha." I don't. What? Hey, you tell them.
Yeah, I know. That's.
I'm assuming it was in Oklahoma.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right.
Like-
We're almost. Let's see. Don't hear any Cantonese.
I'm baffled.
It was
That
great,
was wild.
though. Yeah, it was great. Okay, come on, hurry up.
That was
Yeah, it's
interesting.
an odd thing. My anniversary is this weekend. Yeah,
Aw.
14 years.
Oh my gosh. Tomorrow?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, 23rd.
Aw.
We're gonna. I got some reservations. We're gonna go eat tomorrow night. We were gonna go out of town, but it's just such a pain in the butt.
As I get older, why is going out of town, even just like somewhere close?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I like want to do it, but then it's like the packing and the
Well,
getting
you know what
prepared.
I started to do was just get a hotel room here.
We've talked about that.
Yeah.
It's like staycation.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, do we have to board the dog? And then
That's
like,
what I'm saying, right? I mean, it's just so much to it. If we were going someplace for like a week,
Oh, yeah.
that's a thing. But this would literally be like 2 days. So it's not even worth it. You know?
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna go eat, and then Sunday I think we're gonna go see John Wick,
I love it.
and we're getting new rings. So that'll be
That's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Aw, I love that.
Okay, this tape creeps me the hell out.
Uh-huh.
I don't like this tape. I like it, but I hate it all at the same time.
I think
So
we were talking about Evil Dead right before.
yes, that's true. I didn't even think about that. What do you got in there? You got anything cool?
I don't know. This is literally sits by our front door now. And well, can't listen to that one.
That's the weirdest one.
Oh, I will say this is I think, yeah.
Oh my God, I get in here and my nose just starts running.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this room. You know, I almost killed myself in this room. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Yeah, I was putting the carpet down in here. And I bought this big, like half-gallon of glue. And I started rolling it out, and I had the door shut.
Oh, no.
I literally, I remember things kind of going a little dark for a second, and then
Was
I
it
woke
like
up.
your eyes were like doing this thing?
It was like
oh,
television.
no.
Yeah, it was bad.
So I have a couple. This one we can't listen to, but I know whose this is. My uncle, the one that used to do sound
Yeah.
for like
Oh,
all the
wow.
big people, he recorded this.
John Lennon.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know what it is, but
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So I have two.
Well, he's dead, so the copyright doesn't. Right?
John Lennon? It's no.
I'm just kidding.
You know someone. I wonder who owns that.
Probably Apple at this point.
Yeah, that's true. So these are two that came with our house.
Oh.
When we bought our house. This one says check words and music. This one also says check words and music.
Okay.
They were very, very check.
Okay.
This one also says side one Easter.
Ooh, side one Easter.
And this one has nothing.
Let's do the blank one. See what we got.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Check 17th of March, 1993.
Okay. All right. Okay. Huh. It's a super tape.
What is that? Oh, that's just
Yeah,
the oh my gosh, I can't talk. The style or type of.
Well, it literally says super tape.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a super tape extended range XR120. So this is a 120-minute tape.
Wow. We haven't had a super tape.
We have not had a
before.
super tape. No. It's very black. It looks cheap. You know,
Yeah, it
like
looks-
the tape looks cheap.
Like they got it at like the dollar store.
Yeah, it's opaque black, and this is side B. that says check, CZECH, if y'all were wondering. If you're from around here, you understand what check means, but not a lot of people. I think a lot of people probably think, check is in like check mark. Or,
yeah. No. I love to drive. I just love being in my car.
Really?
Yeah. I just like driving around. And, Zach's like, that's very wasteful. And I'm like, I don't care. It's my money. But I drove up to West.
Yeah.
And got a bunch of frozen kolaches.
Yeah.
For all the family that's coming
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And just, and drove back. And Zach was like, you went all the way up there. I was like, it's right
Yeah, it's
there.
not that far. I used to drive to West for work every day. Yeah.
And I was like, it's not that far. But I was like, I had the best time.
Well, that's
I listened
good.
to music, and I knew that it was one of my last days of freedom
Yeah,
for
it's
a
true.
long time.
It's true. Yeah.
So he was like, okay, I'm not even mad. And I was like,
I don't like driving anymore.
really?
I had a car that I put 100,000 miles on in 1 year, and I kind of burned myself out on driving.
Yeah.
I used to, when I was first driving, that's all I wanted to do was just be out of the house.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Looking for trouble, looking for, whatever.
Yeah.
I would drive around in the car. I'd get tired. I'd pull behind a dumpster somewhere, sleep for a couple hours, get up, start driving again. Yeah, it was nuts.
I used to drive all over the country,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you've been a lot more places than I have.
never bothered me.
Really?
Yeah. I drove one time I drove 22 hours,
Yeesh.
and I thought I was going to die. I was like, ugh. The last hour I called Zach. I was driving to him.
Yeah.
When he lived on the other side of the country.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm an hour away. He was like, I'll talk you all the way here. I was like, okay, please, because I'm exhausted.
What a sweet guy.
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy.
He's awesome.
What are y'all going to do with the store while you're incapacitated?
We have a girl who is a vendor at the store who is helping us.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Okay.
awesome.
Great.
But also he works well on routine.
Yeah.
Has to have a routine.
Yeah.
So I have my parents, and then his side, his dad and his stepmom are coming down. So I will have help.
Yeah.
So.
Boy, you're going to want that help to leave soon.
Well,
I know.
But so
it's wonderful having
Yeah.
family and people that can come help. But
yeah,
boy, does it get old quick.
yeah. I mean, and
At least for me, it does.
and I think I told him, I was like, there's on Sundays it's a shorter day at the store.
Yeah.
So I was like, if the baby is actually born on Tuesday, on Sunday, because we also don't have help on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, on Sunday, we're open for 5 hours. And he's, I'm like, you go.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he sees being at the store his
Sure.
calm. He's calm there. And I was
Sure,
like,
sure.
that's still part of your routine. So
Yeah.
I can have help for the 5 hours you're gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And my
y'all
mother.
y'all will probably need that.
Yeah. And so.
Because you're going to hate him at one point.
Well, and so my mother-in-law and father-in-law will be here for they're going to be here they have a RV sprinter thing.
Yeah.
And so they're like, we have a space at the campground for a month.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, at least they're not staying at your house.
Well, and that's
Because that's a...
well, it's just it's I always feel like I have to entertain when anyone's there, and so that's been helpful. And my mom and dad, since they live only a couple hours away, they're gonna be in and out, back and forth. So for the first month, more or less, we're gonna have a bunch of help, so he can still have his routine. Because I will also be like, you're driving me crazy. You need your routine. You need to leave.
Sure.
So it's just, and it's lots of planning ahead and scheduling, and lots of logistics.
Are you good at that? The scheduling and stuff?
I get overwhelmed.
Really?
With I like scheduling, and planning, and having literally a physical calendar. I have a calendar everywhere.
Yeah, sure.
It's on the fridge at the store. I have a planner. I have to see it. And he's just like, oh, yeah, I got this, I got that. And I'm like, okay. He has, everything covered.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. That would stress me out. And I would shut down.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do.
Too many things.
Yeah. But he, thrives on that. So
All
I'm
right.
like, well, hey, we
That's
balance
good. That's
each
a good
other.
connection. Yeah. My wife is very positive and I'm very negative. So that helps a lot. Yeah. I think.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness. So, my great grandparents were 100% German.
Okay.
Like came over on a boat. German,
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. I remember a lot of this type oompa music playing.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, it was either that or Lawrence Welk.
Really?
Most of the time, yeah.
Have you noticed that like Oompa music and then like Tejano music?
Yep. Same music.
Same music.
Same music. Yep.
The bridge there is
Yep.
very close.
Yep. Very, very close.
It's so interesting. I love that because you see like just like how music can just
Yeah.
kind of just like
Yeah.
tweak and like transform a little, and it becomes something totally new, but the bass line is the
yes.
same.
Well, you see how close people really are to each other, but they just don't want to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
because a lot
Yeah.
of things are exactly the same.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
when you watch, one of the things that I watch these stupid people falling down videos at night just to
Oh,
go
I
to
l-
sleep, and
Have
they're
you-
from all
kids
over the
getting
world.
hurt on on Instagram?
Well, I have kids are effing dumb on Reddit, but
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
oh yeah. Let's take Poland and then we'll move forward.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's lovely. Just
Yeah.
check music.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
this is
I
the
mean,
other side.
yeah, the family we bought the house from was wildly Catholic and wildly Czech.
Sure.
So
Sure.
there was like saint necklaces hung on every window.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it have one of those little inset shrine things?
Like where the like
Yeah, where you put the votives and stuff? Huh.
yeah, I mean, because see, our house was built by Branch Davidian, remember?
Oh, that's right.
And then the city took them back, and then the people that we bought the house from, the Czech people, were essentially the original owners. So we're only the second owners of this house.
Huh.
And it was built in 1957. And then, so there was like, and there was holy water everywhere. Everywhere.
What do you mean?
There was like, and it was like blessed by,
But was it little bottles?
in little
or-
bottles or
Oh.
like jars, and
Oh,
it'll
okay.
have like the date it was blessed by, and it was
It
like
was just
tucked in like,
puddles of water everywhere.
yeah, so it was just like tucked in cabinets and closets and stuff.
Wow.
So we got all that and we watered our front tree with it.
What are people so afraid of? I mean, is
I
it
don't know.
demons?
No,
You trying to keep evil spirits away? What do you?
maybe, or like negative energy. Maybe, I don't know
That
if
is
it's like
just-
energy or if it's like spirits or demons, or because it's different for everyone.
That is so odd to me. Like
Like the concept of holy water.
yeah, the whole thing. I've never thought, oh man, the energy in this room sucks. It must be a demon or an
I
evil
get energy.
spirit or whatever.
If I'm like, ooh, the energy's weird in this room, I'm like, it's the people.
Yeah,
It's the people
it's
giving
always
off
the
bad
people.
vibes.
Yeah,
Like I think we're like taught in our brain, like if you're in like a building by yourself,
yeah.
you're like, I'm gonna be aware of any sound, and everyone's
Sure.
like, it's haunted, and
Sure.
it's like, probably not.
No, probably not.
So
Just think of So this is a an argument I always have for the ghost people. I've never seen one. I just cannot get behind it until
I
I see
have.
one. You have seen
yeah,
one?
my grandfather.
Really?
I only
Oh
saw
yeah,
him.
you've said that.
Yeah, but I only saw him from like the mid calf down,
Yeah.
because you were talking about how
Oh,
ghosts.
ghosts can't wear boots.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure.
And he was a boot guy. And
Yeah.
I only saw him from the mid calf down, and I
That's
went,
right.
"Oh my god!" Like
He's got
after
no
you,
boots.
after
Yeah,
you said
that's
that,
right.
well, it's
That's
funny
right.
because he was like buried in his boots.
I just made that up. You know that.
I know,
right?
but
mean,
still,
okay.
like you see, but when you see ghosts, like when people see ghosts,
Yeah.
they're like always like you don't see their shoes.
Exactly. They can't
You-
wear them. God said no shoes.
Yeah.
So stupid. So my argument for the ghost folks
Mm-hmm.
is how many ghosts are there? Because think of all the people that have been on this planet. So
That's true.
am I sitting on a ghost now? Are there like 14 in here with us?
And it's always like they're like, oh, she was in a Victorian dress. It's
Uh-huh.
like, no, they were in like a Starbucks work uniform
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
like was
that never
smoking a
happens.
vape.
Yeah, that never happens.
Like-
you never see that ghost.
No.
You also never hear about the people that this is their second time going through life, and they were a king or whatever. No, nobody's ever the guy who scrubbed the horses and died of cholera.
Yeah.
Or what,
Have you heard like there's like the kid that was like kind of famous because he like recounted his experience like dying on the Titanic?
No.
Yeah. And he was like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, my name was this," and they like confirmed it all.
I don't believe any of that stuff. I just don't.
But then where did it come from?
I don't know. Somebody fed him all the stuff.
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on.
There's
Love is blind.
well, it's like they're like we see like our family at least is like cardinals, butterflies, and ladybugs.
Yeah.
Is like my grandma.
Those are good things.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like there's a cardinal that in the past there's a cardinal and it's a male cardinal, so like it's because the male cardinal is always prettier.
Sure.
And he's always has been like
I don't know why I said sure. Like I knew that.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
yeah.
With like blue jays too, it's the like all red
Okay.
is like the male.
Okay.
So it's like lived kind of around, but now has a nest like outside, like, and we see it like just perched on our front porch like every day the past week. And my mom,
waiting for the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. So even Zach is like, this is weird.
Huh.
Suspicious.
He's not a big believer though. Right? Yeah.
And like,
so.
I've been driving in my car and I like look down, there's like a ladybug crawling on me. I'm like, how? Like, and it's just been this past like week.
Yeah.
Like, this is very strange.
Maybe you're just more in tune with what's going on right now.
Maybe, but also like,
You probably
walk
had
out of the
ladybugs
house.
on you before.
Well, yeah, and I've always been like, oh, it's my grandma, like whatever,
It's my grandma. Flick.
Yeah, yeah, literally. I'm like, okay, go outside, bye. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. So we're like gonna test it out. Like, once the baby gets here, if the cardinal goes away, just to make sure the baby's good, I'm gonna be like, okay, maybe a little strange. Maybe a little strange, or maybe a coincidence. I don't know.
Don't get that baby near that cardinal. I'm just telling you.
No.
Don't. It'll peck its eyes out. You don't want that. You don't want that.
No, but yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
But like full apparition ghosts, I don't know.
Can't, man. TDKD, I think 90. On one side it says Daniel O'Donnell, and on the other side it just says special. Oh. Yeah.
All right.
It's a very
Daniel
smoky tape.
O'Donnell. Who is that?
I don't know. I'm sure he's a recording artist that sang about Jesus or something.
This looks like a 9-year-old maybe drew that.
Yeah, so it's also not really an insert. You see how it's been cut out of a piece of paper?
That's cute.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up Daniel
A
O'Donnell.
cardinal did this. When fine. All right, Daniel.
He's Irish.
Yeah.
And Daniel Francis Noel O'Donnell.
Jeez.
He's an Irish singer, television presenter, and philanthropist.
Television presenter.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the same Daniel O'Donnell, though.
Really?
Well, I mean, there's videos of him singing, but that's like, yeah.
It's a very country song.
Well, there's lots of like Christian songs. Oh.
Ghosts aren't real.
Ghosts aren't real.
All right, Daniel. Well, whatever. I guess maybe he had a special on TV or something, and that's what they recorded.
It's still
It just baffles me.
that what people record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other side.
And it was
It's
like
just Daniel.
seamless. Like it's just
Yeah. I don't really understand it. Again, like I've told you before, I recorded stuff when I was a kid, but it was songs off the radio, and then I would be the DJ playing the songs or whatever.
yeah.
So I get that, but this let's just set a recorder down and record the TV. That just I don't know. That just seems weird. What are you doing it for? That's what I'm.
I think our modern version of recording is screenshots.
Probably, yeah.
It's like Are you gonna why did you screenshot that?
Yeah.
Are you gonna remember to go back and follow that Instagram page that you just weren't ready
Probably
to
not.
follow for?
Yeah,
No.
probably not.
Yeah. But it's very interesting. Oh, I made a labor playlist.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about this.
So
This will be what we end on.
yeah, so I'll just give you a couple short
Does it go all over the place? Is it?
yes.
Okay. Several different kinds of music.
Yes.
All right,
Very
good.
much so.
Good.
Metallica,
Okay.
John Mayer.
Which?
I have just a couple because also the hospital that I'm delivering at,
Yeah.
I don't think they
Is
would
it the Catholic one or the Baptist one?
I don't know.
There's two. One of them's Catholic, one of them's Baptist.
It's over by a post office.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I only just have,
Wait.
off of a
Oh, yeah, that's Catholic. Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely Catholic.
Okay. I didn't I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's the Catholic one.
So I just have a couple Metallica songs,
Okay.
tame ones.
Yeah.
Some John Mayer.
Your body is a wonderland.
No,
That
I
one?
hate that song. Spice Girls,
Okay. Sure.
Smashing Pumpkins, Rage Against the Machine,
Okay.
Sheryl Crow, My Chemical Romance, Against Me,
Yeah.
CCR.
Credence?
Yeah.
Which song?
Oh, I love Credence. Credence is one of my
Really?
favorite bands of all time.
Huh.
Like I have
Do you
Zeppelin.
like John Fogerty?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Who was the other one? There's two guys that came out of CCR. John Fogerty and somebody else. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Zeppelin, Stones.
Yeah. Stones. Painted Black.
No. Let's
You
see.
can always tell like who's an actual fan of music and who just likes songs that they've seen on Apple commercials.
Yeah.
You know? Like
Yeah.
Paint It Black is very much I saw that. I heard that on an Apple commercial that was really good.
Yeah, like Beast of Burden is probably one of my
Yeah.
top 10 favorite songs.
Yeah, it's a good song. I'm not even a Stones fan, and that's a good song.
Yeah, it's a and obviously Gimme Shelter is great.
Sure.
Jimmy Eat World, just kind of all over the place.
Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, love them.
Ska, right?
No.
What are they?
They're just like
Why am I thinking Jimmy Eat World is ska?
I don't know.
Huh. What
Yeah.
are they?
They're just like alternative
Alt,
rock, I guess you could
yeah.
say.
Huh.
I have
Squirrel Nut Zippers.
I have Limp Bizkit on here.
Oh, okay.
Foo Fighters.
Nobody better to be in the delivery room with you than
I have
Fred
Break
Durst.
Stuff
You know?
by Limp Bizkit, yeah. On those really hard contractions.
Sure. Get it, Fred.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey Wrench by Foo Fighters
Oh,
is
wow,
one of
yeah.
my top 10 favorite songs.
Didn't they just release a new album?
I don't know.
I thought they just released some new music. Foo Fighters.
Before Taylor died?
I thought it was like within the last week or
Oh,
so.
I don't know. I've been so
Yeah.
I need to catch up on new music.
Well, how do you even
releases.
know anymore?
I know.
It used to be like, okay, this day is when all the music comes
I
out,
know.
and I got to check
It was
Billboard,
so-
and
it
I got to
was
do
so
this and that.
great.
Yeah, it was a whole different industry. Now it's just like all melded together.
I know.
Streaming, music, movies,
It's so wild and
live
it's
blind shows.
and you Greta Van Fleet
Yeah.
is also on my thing.
Yeah,
A great newer band that I love.
she's the one that hates climate change, right?
Who? No, Greta
Greta.
Van Fleet is no. Are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
That kid with the bad face. The one that goes, how dare you? Yeah. that one. Whatever
yeah.
her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theo
Vaughn. Sure.
Theo Vaughn. Oh my God. Yeah, Greta Thunberg.
Thumbprint.
I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Well, I only saw that they're
How dare you?
yeah. They're gonna be on tour this summer.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, and we've talked about wanting to go. We're like, next time they're on tour, we have to go. We both love them so much.
Yeah.
And a friend of ours posted that they're going to see them, and I was like, how you don't know about
No,
these
you don't.
tours
Yeah.
anymore?
Yeah. No. You got to look up these bands
You
and
have
find
to
out. Yeah.
physically look them up.
Like
and
I
be
told you about the Thumpasaurus thing. You
Yeah.
know, we went to see Thumpasaurus
Yeah.
and it was really, really good. But had I not gone, I wonder if this band has ever toured and
Yeah.
gone and looked it up and done all the homework.
I know.
Who the hell knows?
I know. And it's like,
Well, even here in the city, you don't know when things are going on.
we were talking about that the other day.
Nobody tells you.
Yeah, and there's like no.
You should be hit over the head with events here in town.
I know, and it's like people want and try to have all these events, and they're like, well, it wasn't. Not a lot of people showed up, and it's like it has to get out there.
Yeah, nobody
Like,
knew.
Yeah,
Nobody
one knew.
I was really thankful that the Battle of the Bands thing turned out well.
Yeah,
8 bands.
that's great.
Yeah, one band won $1,000. I mean, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Lines out the door of the pizza place.
That's
I mean,
wonderful.
it was wonderful. Yeah.
But it's stuff like that. It's like, you have to literally
Yeah.
beat it into people so they
Well,
don't forget.
I think
and
honestly,
everything is so fast now.
had we done a better job of advertising, we would have had double the amount of people.
But it's, this one was a good turnout. So, okay, well, if maybe we advertise 15% more,
Yeah, absolutely.
what could we do?
Absolutely.
It's a good baseline to start off of,
Yeah.
and be like, okay, this is what we did. This is how we advertised. Well, what can we do to make it better? Well, if we advertise just 15% more, what can we hopefully expect out of that?
Oh yeah, it could be huge.
Yeah.
It was no rap, no country, so it was all just rock bands.
Love it.
And because that never happens here,
Yeah.
we get a lot of country,
Lots.
we get a lot of rap.
A lot of rap. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it was fun.
That's
well,
great.
That's cool. Are you? Well, I guess you're homebound for a little while, huh?
Well, what are you talking about? Going to concerts?
Yeah.
So we have tickets to see the last Dead and Company show.
Oh, okay.
But that's like late May.
Yeah.
So, I love Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
And I love John Mayer.
Yeah.
I go to see Dead and Company for like the 3 songs that I like really love, and
Gotcha.
I just watch John Mayer as a person.
Gotcha.
Very expensive tickets. So we have, so we've been talking, and I think Zach's going to sell them and go see Red Hot Chili Peppers or something.
Oh.
But they're not playing anywhere close. They're doing like a B, like level tour. So it's
Gotcha.
like the same tour with the Strokes.
Sure.
But they're doing like B venues.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, so they're doing like San Antonio instead of Austin. Or
Yeah.
they're doing
Yeah.
outside of Houston instead
Right.
of Houston,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. That's super cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think he's going to do that and like take friends, or I don't know.
I wish more bands would do that.
Yeah, yeah,
Just perform in weird places.
yeah. And then I really want to go see Paramore. That's in June.
Yeah.
Greta Van Fleet's in July. Lucero just came.
You better buy some little baby headphones or like noise cancelers.
I call my mom.
Oh,
Mom, can you
okay.
can you come
Sure.
babysit?
Sure.
Because I think if we for some reason are able to go at least see Paramore, that will be my first outing. I'll be like 6 weeks out, so
Gotcha.
we'll see. Greta Van Fleet. Lucero came, didn't get to see them.
Yeah.
Gaslight Anthem's coming. That's like a week after, so can't do that.
Well, I will tell you this, Kate. Your life is about to drastically change.
I know.
Not in a bad way.
No.
It's just a cycle of things that happens,
Yeah.
and just ride it, enjoy it. It'll be frustrating. It'll be tiring. But it is worth it.
Yeah.
No matter what,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
So.
One day we can have a little toddler in here being like, I don't like this.
Yeah. Turn off that Czech music, please. Yeah.
Just dancing to polka in the corner.
That's right. Well, I wish you and Zach nothing but happiness, and I hope
thank
everything
you.
goes really well for you.
Thank you. We're
I
excited.
think you are. You'll make a wonderful mother,
Thanks.
and I think he will keep the line or keep the rules in check. So.
Oh yeah, I think I'm actually probably gonna be like a lot more strict than he is. I have a feeling he's gonna be a pushover.
He's a spoiler.
I think once like the baby's here, he'll be like, whatever you want.
I was always the guy that I would sneak cookies from the bakery and all of that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah.
if we could get away with something with the kids, it was me. I would always instigate stuff.
Oh yeah.
But it's so much fun because it's so like it's these huge memories for these little brains.
I know.
So anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
let's go. Let's get
Yeah.
it.
We'll
Get a
see
baby.
We'll see. I know next time I talk to you, we'll have a baby.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it for
Yeah.
you. All right. Bye.
Until I look and each step nearer to eternity. I know not what my future holds.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.